Morning everyone, welcome in and welcome back to another episode and stream of my Lord of the Rings Online main quest deep dive into the lore of Lord of the Rings Online. Wow, that is a sentence and a half. So we got out of Moria. Let me get rid of that. We got out of Moria last time, and we were looking upon the smooth waters of Dimrill Lake, and we are about to move on into Lothlorien. So, let's go. Are orcs about, which generally tends to, well, not generally, which basically means that we are, well, I wouldn't say far behind, but we are following in the footsteps of the Fellowship, especially considering that we've already seen that the Balrog is dead upon the peaks of Zirak Sigil. Now, even though my computer can't really handle the draw distance, it's still good to see like this massive crown of the golden trees of Lothlorien. They will be filled in with more detail as we get closer. But for the time being, it's just, a pretty sight. Now entering Nimrodor. Well, this place was definitely aptly named the Golden Wood. Oh, there. Hundir. Lothlorien. Book 9 already? Well, we're not there yet. We're at book 6.
Why should we aid the dwarves? It was folly for them to return to Moria.
Book 6, Chapter 1, Desperate Times. Hail, friend elf. I am Haldir of Lothlorien. I am sorry, but my orders are not to let any outsiders enter this realm.
It is no small matter to enter Lothlorien.
The orcs of Moria are weak. Once they were content to burrow in the deep roots of Fanuida the Grey, Celebil the White, and Caradhras the Cruel. Now they pour from the doors of the Black Pit to threaten these woods. You say you have fought the orcs and goblins of Moria. If you are truly their foe, then show me. How many have you slain in the dark tunnels of Moria? Will I be satisfied that you are the friend you say, and not a spy in league with those forces who wish us ill? I will judge your talent, but I promise you, No! Complete the Goblin Slayer deed and Orc Slayer deed in Moria. I may have gotten that already. That's the wrong one. Where can I view my deeds again? Deed log, shift edit. Shire, Gluin, Lonelands, North Downs, Troll Shores, Misty Mountains, Ellendale, Foreshell, Gideon, Enetwave, Moria. There we are. Show completed. Goblin Slayer, Orc Slayer, got them. Yay! How far have I gotten on with the advanced versions? Oh, pretty far. Almost completed, in fact. Interesting.
The Lady Galadriel must be told of the evils the dwarves have disturbed within Moria.
Chapter 2, An Enemy of the Orcs. The record of your victories affirms your claim, Elu. I am sorry I doubted you earlier, but we have had strange visitors of late in these dangerous times. Even among our own people we must be cautious. I hope that you will forgive my distrust.
If you are trustworthy, we have need of your aid.
Chapter 3, Rumil and Orofin. I have sent word to Lady Galadriel in Japan. She will judge whether your need is great and determine what the elves must do, if we must do anything. In the meantime, I would appreciate your help in patrolling the boundaries of the wood. Speak to my brothers Rumil and Orofin and offer them your aid. They will welcome your strength. You will find them on the far shores of Nimrod to the north. If you walk along the northern banks of the river, you will find my brothers.
We do not allow outsiders into the Golden Wood.
That's not me, so we continue. Oh, broken bridge. Probably to prevent the orcs from passing through easily. Oh, it is Rumil. Rumil smiles at you and then speaks in Elvish. Welcome, my friend. I understand you are here to help me with the watch, but everything seems to be quiet. The orcs have, wisely it seems to me, chosen not to come here and test my prowess. A pity. I thank you for the offer of help. I do not have need of it for now. Orphan. Where are we? Let's go here. This way. There we are. Orphan. Orphan is about to speak when something distracts him suddenly. Ich, he hisses. Ich is the Sylvan? No, actually it's not Sylvan, it's Noldorian. So it's Quenya or Orc. Well, back to Aldea.
You have my thanks.
Thank you for helping my brother, Elaine Tracand, and for safeguarding the Eves of Lore. The Lady Galadriel has sent word to me concerning your petition and the fate of the dwarves. I will relay to you her message.
We may have need of your help, if you offer it willingly.
Chapter 4. Deep is the Abyss. A short time before you arrived, an even stranger company came to Lorien. Blindfolded, they were brought to Karen Amuth, for in no way would we endanger the safety of our land. Sad tidings they brought with them, and grief. Haldir pauses and then goes on. The late Galadriel sent a small party of elves into Moria following the tidings this company brought with them. She says if you wish to save the dwarves, you will render your aid unto those elves, for their task in Moria is very important. They have made a small camp in Gwathrundath, the Shadowed Refuge, among the foundations of stone. The lady says that an evil greater by far than the orc presence lies beneath the foundations of stone, and must be faced if your dwarves are to be saved. Okay. I think the easiest way to get there is to go to 21st Hall. Hold on. I kind of forgot to do something. Like, pick up that stable master over there. Would make things a lot easier to travel back here. Look out for the ford. Evil Master. There you are.
Swilight Melon.
Unlocked. 21st Hall. Let's just hope that this is the quickest way to get there. Ta-da. Mass flag there. Where do I need to go? Somewhere set. Foundations of stone. have I been there?
May Durin return soon to his halls.
I'm not. Have anything close to that? Not Malak, maybe? And go south into the foundations of stone from there. Yep. Second hall campsite.
These halls will be great once more.
Let's go. Get on my trusty mountain goat. Go this way, I believe. This way. Just continue the road south. Ignoring these walks as much as I can. This is not the right way. This is not the right way. This is the right way. This is the right way, though. Think so. Ouch. Hurts. Well, with a few detours, we got there. Spiders, underdark creatures. Need to go up there. I need to get up there somehow. We are elves. I track them. Almost fell off the bridge. Stable master.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Things a lot easier. Right past him. Oh well. Apparently he's in there. Gee, at that? Okay.
At the command of Lady Galadriel, we stand against the evil in the depths.
I would welcome you to the Shattered Refuge, Lady Japan, but it is not a cheerful one. None should wish to come to this place. We are here at the behest of the Lady Galadriel, Some terror has made its home in these caverns, and it is loathsome and evil.
Marzog has sent orcs into the abyss to seek allies for his master.
Chapter 5 of the Black Pit. This is a grim and unwholesome place. The air is heavy and stagnant and reeks of the unseen terrors that slither about in the darkness. But for the Lady Galadriel, we brave the Black Pit, and we will do as we are bid until it can be of no more use here. She has sent you to us for a reason, champion. The lady sees many things in her mirror. Perhaps she has seen what fate awaits us in the abyss. Help the elves of my company, and we will see all that may come to pass in this place. Help Orglin, help Differwin.
We may have need of your help, if you offer it willingly.
Chapter 5, taken by maps. Mazog has sent many of his kind down here to the foundations of stone for some purpose. They seem to be seeking something, but we have not yet determined what that might be. It is clear at least that they are having very little success. Nay, these orcs are being seized by some madness of mind and body that rages within them like a fire, erupting soon onto the surface as a sickening corruption of the flesh. This illness makes them even more dangerous, Later Canon, though they seem to lose all reason. They are the Globstagan. Defeat them wherever you find them throughout the foundations of stone, for their mindlessness makes them more cruel and merciless than before. Eh? 18 Globstaga?
Mind my words, traveller.
Chapter 5. Mazog's Searchers. The dwarves that seek to reclaim Moria, as foolish as they are, do not deserve the fate that Mazog's armies have chosen for them. But why has Mazog sent so many of his orcs here to the foundations of stone, when they might otherwise be used to attack the defenses of the dwarves? There is some foul purpose in it, Later Canon, and I believe Gorothul, the sorcerer from Dol Guldur, will be at the root of it all. Mazog would not do this by himself. What possible reason could he have for splitting his forces? Seek out the members of the Pulpum that Mazog has sent to the foundations of stone. They may now be Globsnaga, corrupted by the evil of this place, but it could be they still hold the orders that sent them here. Bring these to me if they exist. You will find the Pulpum especially among the tunnels near the great underground lake, and on the few outcroppings that break its surface. Okay. I can do these things. Over here. Let's just go there. Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow! Did not mean to do that exactly. But, now that I'm down here, there is no way back but forwards. Staggered through. Let's have a quick chat with him. No. Yep. Open orders. That's nice. I thought I might have needed to take a little bit more time. Oops. Another of the poo poo. Find something? Nameless Slayer? You completed? Oh! Wait, what? I have no idea what I just completed. Oh well. Simply stay here. Wherever I can. Another one in the one. You're not a boss now, but I do want to find more around here. Oh, wait, what? I must have pressed the wrong button there. Another one of those snarling overseers. Grub bugs. Warrior. Which way to go now? Sure. Let's go down here. I think we can go with this guy. Hey Arachna, welcome in. How are you doing? Come on, Orky boys. I thought you would be here in greater numbers. nachos. Well, I suppose that's good. Aside from the fact that I feel rather tired, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. Now, as much as it pains me... Wait, what's up? Stable master here? I need to continue on then. Let me take the road. Hopefully this is the right way. Yes, I will continue ignoring you. Go away. Maybe not the entire time then. I think maybe... God, there are so many of them. Still need to make dinner? Yeah, it's like 1 p.m. almost for me, so, my rest is gonna be at least another 10 to 12 hours off. What were you planning on making for dinner, if I may ask? Ooh, I see them, I see them. Here we go. Stable master.
These halls will be
Go
great
to the
once more.
refuge. 6:48? Oh, okay, yeah. Eastern Standard, I think. You streamed Horse Girls for 10.5 hours? Oh my god. I wish I could play Horse Girls. Unfortunately, I cannot. It's really annoying.
Elbereth will avenge me.
It is difficult to learn much from these orders, but this I can discern. Mazak is seeking to enslave some of the nameless horrors beneath Moria. But why he wishes to do this remains unknown to me, for he does not need nameless allies to crush the dwarf. They are near enough to destruction as it is. No, he must have some other target. I fear it may be the Golden Wood, home to my Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel. Mazak does not have the foresight for such a plan. This must come from Gorofil of Dol Guldur. Thank you, Lintrakan. We have learned much from your efforts that will be of use to us, and to the dwarves as well. Usually... wait, I already read that. Probably we'll make burritos. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. At least it can't ruin my life like yours. Yeah, I suppose. But then again, I've got like Final Fantasy 14 to ruin my life, so potato, potato.
We may have need of your help, if you offer it willingly.
We still do not know what causes the corruption that has taken hold of Maverick's orcs and made them the fierce and mindless Bloodstacker. But it is enough for the moment to know that their numbers are few. Thank you, Elaine Tracan. You realize that since both you and Trashley have each put in 400 hours in a month? Hold on a second. Let's say that you need about 8 hours of sleep, 4 hours of doing whatever. So you have about 12 hours which you could play each day. There are 31 days in a month, which is 300 and... Wait, 30 days? $300 times 2, 360. Oh my god, you have spent like almost all of your waking hours on that? Well, at least combined, that is. 8 hours of sleep must be nice. Yeah.
The orcs do not
definitely
know what
can't do
awaits them
without.
in the abyss. Perhaps they are learning.
Mazak must not be aware of the great evil that lurks beneath Mord, or he would not play such dangerous games. His orcs are no match for what lies in the roots of these mountains. Or perhaps Gorathul, the sorcerer from Dol Guldur, has whispered honeyed lies in the ear of Azrak's spawn. He may believe his orcs have the upper hand, but they do not. Bold of me to assume that you get over 4 hours. How do you survive on 4 hours of sleep? That's like... nothing. Nope. You gonna use? Nope. And then we're gonna look for money. 14. 22. Okay. Oh, that's a level up.
We must keep our foes from Gwathrindoth, or all is lost.
That's your secret? You don't survive? Yeah. Hold on. Let me finish this stuff up. All these rooms and traceries out of here. Loot all there is to loot here. Oh, that's good. That's something I haven't seen in a while. Skirmish. Deed completed. Search of Mirkwood. Okay. Title awarded. Called by the Golden Host. Okay, interesting. You've been tired since 6th grade? 6th grade. How do I translate that to European standards? That's... which 6th grade is that? Is that like primary school? Middle school is only 2, I think. And then you've got like college? No, high school? And then college. How many years are there in high school? Is that like 4? Oh, you were 10. Yep, okay. Primary school it is then. '11, 12 in 6th. Really? So you must be extremely smart then.
We must keep our foes from Gwathrendoth, or all is lost.
Chapter 6. Evils beneath the world. The nameless creatures in the depths of the earth are not to be trifled with, but still Mazok insists on attempting to enslave. There can be no doubt that the hand of Dol Guldur is causing him to try this foolish course, but I have no pity for him. These creatures are deadly, and they approach Gwathrendoth more closely with each passing night. And still Magor does not return. This is not like him to be so tardy. Were he not so strong, I would be worried. But Magor trained with Celeborn in the elder days and can take care of himself. There are cracks in the walls not far from Gwathrendoth. Place these barrels in front of the cracks to dissuade the nameless from approaching the cracks. You started early, skipped 3rd, and then had a year off between 5th and 6th because of a car accident? As in you had to do that again? Or you just didn't have to go to school? Also, hi Balrovsky, welcome in. Differential geometry? Wait, what? By the way, before I forget, I do have my own Discord and my own YouTube channel, so if you're interested, feel free to check them out right there. Oh, you were spent over 10 months in hospital for physical rehab and stuff? Oh my god, I am so sorry you had to go through that. That must have sucked. So you were what, like 9 at the time? How did you cope with that? Yeah. This guy. Go. Happened a couple of weeks before your 9th birthday? Oh my god. Yeah, I know life be like that, but that doesn't make it any better. Sucks just as much. Okay, silver linings, I guess. watched anime and played video games? Yeah, okay. Silver linings.
The light of Iarendiel's star
Can I ask
brings hope
how old
even
you
to
are
this
now?
darkness.
You have done what you could, Elaine Tracant, but where the names are concerned, I hope only that it will be enough.
We must find Mithrandir, if he yet lives.
Chapter 7, Beyond Light and Knowledge. I asked how old you are now? When first we arrived here at the foundations of stone, we did so at the request of Lady Galadriel, and had one primary objective, to learn what fate befell Mithrandir the Grey Pilgrim in these very depths. Yes, I speak of Gandalf. He passed into the shadow of the abyss, and it was the hope of the lady that he might be found and found safe. The elf Magor sought him for many days, but found no sign. Magor still has not returned, Elaine Tracant, and I am beginning to worry. There are two places I would have you search for a sign of either Mithrandir or Magor. The top of the bottom portion of the Endless Star and the Black Lake. When you have searched both places, I hope you will have some sign of either the wizard or Magor. You're 30 now? But you couldn't go to college for a number of reasons? No. That really sucks. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I attempted to go through college like multiple times. And my latest English hard words stuff. Good morning. My latest attempt will continue in a couple of weeks. When I will be continuing my studies to become an accountant. Hey.
The Lords of Moria have returned!
Nameless place. I want to take the swift. Yeah, swift. Well, it has been going pretty decently. I'm a year behind, and for the past 2 years I've had to take a break. But other than that, it's actually going pretty good. Where the hell are you going? Thank you. Let's grab the troll because they are still. Have to. Congrats on redeeming first. Where do you want to go? Your speed! I need to go down there. Can I get easily? Probably not. Oh! Geronimo! Balrotsky, how are you doing? I haven't asked you that, and I should have. I'm so sorry for that. Hey, it's a burnt greyhead. Where can I get back? Over there. Okay. That is totally fine, Arachna. Go make dinner, enjoy, and if you want to come back later, fine, but if you want to go and get some sleep, go get some sleep. And when was I biting you? Did I bite you? I thought I was only biting Busy. Probably in Roxchat? I don't remember either. Must not have been that important then. But sorry. I promise not to bite you if you don't bite me. I won't be able to avoid that one. I think it's time to stand and... Probably. I am quite known for silly things. Anyways, go make dinner. Need food. Go, go. You Uno reverse an apology? How does that even work? Oh god. Oh well, thank you. Dang it, too many guards here. That done, and the stair. Search the top of the bottom portion. Okay. Probably higher up. I'm not even sure if I want to know how far up this goes. Still going. Should be around this corner. Burned rubble. And I can't go further up. Okay. This time I do think it's faster to go back to the 21st hole. And from there just grab a goat.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Oh, that is way too far. I need to go the opposite way.
These are troubling signs. I fear for the wizard.
You describe your discovery of Gandalf's burnt hat in the middle of the Black Lake and of the rubble that chokes the endless steppe. Langlamal sighs. Your news of Mithrandir and the lack of news concerning my friend Magor both fill me with anxiety. For we still do not know their fates. I think you correct, but it could be that Magor at least may soon return to us. Defaliwen found something while you were away.
We must stop Mozog's orcs before they unleash an evil we cannot counter.
Chapter 8, New Devil. Defaliwen found an elfstone, much like the ones I gave you earlier, by the cave mouth to Azanaruka, from which emanated a vile stench. But you did not place this stone in Intricate. It must have been Magor. But why would he have left the stone rather than return to the camp himself? I think the cave Magor found must be the source of the great evil Lady Galadriel sensed beneath Moria, Intricate. If you can rescue Magor from its clutches, he may be able to tell us something of its power. Gather your courage, friend. Whatever this new fellcraft be, if it could best a great elf like Magor in combat, it must be dangerous indeed. Let's go! Solo instance.
With the absence of the Balrog, other powers less great, yet terrible still, have arisen in the dark places. Mozog has sent his orcs into the shadowy abyss to entreat or control these powers. It may prove his undoing.
This? A cave troll down there? Like this? Can I bypass these? does these. I'm doing the right way. I don't know. I have this sneaky suspicion that I should have remained upstairs for a little while longer. Because I need to kill Moria Berserker, not these Blood Snagger. Well, let's head back. These guys are gone. To be honest, I don't think there are any here. Trying to figure out what I might have missed, but I think I've killed everything. There. It's the entrance. Maybe there are some here. No. Oh. Jump down. An elven cry close by? Guess I'm lucky. Well, it likely has most of it to do with the fact that, you know, I am in a solo instance, so very bad. It was Douglas.
Elbereth will avenge me!
Back! You will never defile me with your poison. Good, they are gone. I am relieved. I thought for certain I would become like them, a monstrosity. They came upon me unaware, surrounding me and taking me captive. One hears rumors of such twisted fates. But now I have seen the wicked pool of filth that corrupts the very depths of this place. I saw it with my own eyes. I will give you a moment to collect your thoughts, and then you must follow me. We will crush these monsters before they can corrupt aught else beyond this wicked place. This will be a great task. I can only imagine what horrors we will face as we penetrate the area. Hurry! Gather your wits and make ready.
Oh!
Another deed completed. loot. You. What was that thing? Troll. In. Chat. Someone else who wants to have chat. Coming, you coming. Cool. Means I can move on. And now we'll go. Will you get a move on, please? Ooh. Am I even moving? Yep, he is. The Flame Drinker and the Gloomwalker? What? I have no idea what you were going on about, but one at a time. Back to whatever state they were in. There's one down. And that's two. Guafnor. Whatever that is. unceremoniously whack. No, I don't like that water-looking thing. That is just... no place for Lord of Rings, to be honest. You have returned with help. Not needed? Let us leave. Okay.
We have vanquished a great terror, but I fear that more dangers sleep in the darkness.
Margot told us everything, Landrican, and he has set out on a journey back to Lothlorien to inform the Lady Galadriel of what has transpired. Your feats are truly incredible, my friend. Not only have you rescued Margot, but you have thwarted the plans of not only the orcs, but more importantly, of Gorofil of Dol Guldur as well. You are wholly remarkable. You have Margot's highest praise and my own. Medium? Nope. Heavy. And that's what I like to see. Extra might, extra agility. Yep, sure.
You must return to Lady Galadriel at once. There is no time to delay.
Clean up my inventory while I'm at it. No, that's fine. That's fine, that can be sold. This stuff can be sold. Okay. Chapter 9. The Mirror of Galadriel. You must return to Lothlorien at once, Lincoln. The Lady Galadriel will want to speak with you about what has happened here, and what it will mean for the future. Speak with Haldir atop the flat south of the river Nimrodor, and he will arrange a meeting with the lady. Okay. Let me go back to the 21st hole then. And have a chat with the stable master to get what is signed.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
I think so. Yep, let's go. Let's hope I can get outside from here to Valamar, or even better yet to Andestal.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Nope, I have to actually go outside.
swill-eyed melon.
I understand. And while I travel there, I think I am going to take a quick break. So I will see you in a few short minutes. And I am back, so let us continue. So is there an easy way I can get across the Nimrodal? I think there is, right? I jump. Ooh, I can. Somehow I doubt that will work on the way back. But hey, that was nice. At least there's a one-way.
You may enter the Golden Wood, but tread with care, or punishment shall be swift.
The Lady Galadriel has called you to her garden. She wishes to speak with you. I will take you to her.
Jealously do I guard my secrets, not the least of which is my mirror. Still, there are times which require a greater knowledge, and this is one such time. Shadows gather in the east, and the fates of lost friends burns in the heart.
Oh, this garden is pretty. Galadriel! Oh, yay, finally! Now before I started streaming, I read back up on Galadriel because Galadriel really has an interesting history. I knew she was pretty high up in the ranks of the Noldor, and while I'm not entirely sure whether she was born in Valinor itself, or whether she was born on the way to Valinor. One thing is sure, she is of the kin of all three of the original Elven kings, of Ingwer and Olwe and Finwë. I think Olwe of the Teleri through her grandmother, and Ingwer of the Vanya and Finwë of the Noldor were her grandfather, I think, or great-grandfathers. Regardless though, she was one of the she was on the forefront of the Noldorin who wanted to leave Valinor and establish realms of their own outside of that place. And while she did not participate in the kinslaying, elves upon elves, Noldor against the Teleri, she was in the rear guard of that host which actually did the kinslaying. So she did choose to go into exile with the rest of the Noldor. And after Gil-galad was slain in the battle against Sauron, she is the one remaining highest ranked noble in Middle-earth. Which is why even Gandalf kind of defers to her. Like, oh my god, there is so much lore concerning or surrounding Galadriel. Like, I think she was the head of the council on which both Mithrandir and Saruman had a seat, along with Elrond. Was she the head? No. Huh. Come to think of it, I think they eventually selected Saruman to be the head of the Order, though Galadriel wanted Gandalf to be the head, I think. But I do think that Gandalf had a lot of respect for Galadriel, partially because, you know, he knew exactly who and what she was. And even more importantly, he knew what she was wearing. You see, Galadriel is one of the 3 Elven ring bearers. God, oh, so much lore. Where to begin even? Well, sorry, mind blown. When Sauron was still able to walk the earth in a fair disguise or fair guise, he taught the craft of ring making to the Elves of Eregion. And while Sauron had a hand in the making of both the 7 for the dwarves and the 9 for mortal men, he absolutely had nothing to do with the forging of the 3 rings for the elves, which means that those 3 rings were unsullied by his corruption, yet because the art that went into ring making was still Sauron's, he could still put them to his will when he forged the One Ring, the Master Ring. However, the elves not being having rings that were corrupted by the art of Sauron, knew what he was doing and knew what it was about when he put on the One Ring and took them off. Now, the 3 elven rings were in the possession of Elrond, Galadriel, and Kedan, the shipwright. However, when Gandalf entered Middle-earth at Mithlond, the Grey Havens, Kedan recognized that for some reason he was someone who was going to be pivotal in the eventual defeat of the Shadow, and considering that Kiran himself was more or less bound to the Grey Havens, he would not leave that place. He gave up his ring to Gandalf, which pretty much angered Saruman, which, you know, is gives you at least an idea of where Saruman's envy came from. But oh my god, sidetracked. Galadriel. I believe she was wearing Nenya? No, Gandalf was wearing Naya the Red. Elrond Nenya? Not entirely sure which one that was. And I think Galadriel was wearing Billiard Blue, which gave her, among other things, the gift of foresight. So the Mirror of Galadriel, while definitely part of elven magics, as it were, is somewhat of a ruse, because that is a gift mainly bestowed upon her by the ring she was wearing.
I know what we value in the
That's what I remember
darkness,
it
and that
being.
your courage did not fail.
I am aware of your kindness to Magog beneath the mountains in Japan. You are now held high in his esteem. He accords you great fondness for your part in his rescue. Strange deeds unravel on the many paths of your journey, for as your footsteps lead you to and fro, I perceive that many fates are entwined with your own. Some of your tales seem ended, but locked doors may yet be plighted. My mirror can show many things, and you may ask it what you will. But heed this before you peer into the water. Many valuable answers may come unbidden. Look now and see what may be seen.
Mithrandir faced his match in Moria, a Balrog of Morgoth. Into the depths they fell, then rose again up the endless stair. There they did battle one against the other, and the fire of it was terrible. In the end, Mithrandir threw down the Balrog, though he himself fell into shadow. Yet who is to say what his end might be? Not all hope is yet lost.
Yeah, and that actually brings up an interesting point. Because both Gandalf and the Balrog are, as I mentioned like way earlier in a different episode, are Maya, which means they are in essence lesser gods, and they cannot die in the conventional way. So yeah, who knows what will come of that? Like, even the Maya can like lose their life and their essence becomes sort of scattered, and the Balrogs even more so than most of the other Maya are so vested in their own self that they are much more bound to Middle Earth than the likes of Gandalf was. So yeah, like I know there are only 2 Balrogs that are named to have been slain. And as far as I'm aware, they do not return. However, Sauron was slain multiple times, and yet he remains. So, it is likely to say that the Balrogs were at least more attached to their physical form, whereas Sauron was not. So it's only a matter of time to see how Gandalf fits into that picture.
Gwaihir the Windlord will find Gandalf if he is to be found anywhere in Middle-earth.
Some light is now shed on the riddles, do you not agree? The clues left behind among the foundations of stone begin to form a clear picture at last. Gandalf the Grey strove in Moria with shadow and flame. They fell. Perhaps rose again. Who had the mastery? It has been said that my eyes see farther than many who are deemed wise. Yet keener eyes will need to pierce the darkness that shrouds Mithrandir from my sight. Who can spy upon Moria from all sides and gain rumour of the fate of Gandalf? Only Gwaihir the Windlord can do this. Shadow moves the trees, it moves without sound. Light will not overbear you, it stalks without mercy, unrelenting. Someone bellows a change, and suddenly a beast is by your side. Whether this beast be friend or foe, I cannot see. I hope you will know the difference. But the mirror shows many things, not all of them may come to pass. Of Mithrandir at least, the vision is clear. Gwaihir the Windlord rests in the rear of my garden. Tell him what you have seen. Gwaihir, the most regal of eagles. More law there. Oh my god. What's his name again? His forebear? wow, my brain is not helping me today. Anyways, the eagles are, if not a creation, but closely tied to one of the Vala, and they have always stood for hope and the final stand against despair when all seemed lost. The eagles were, like, in the most desperate of times, the ones who would carry out those who needed it the most away from danger. Gwaihir is a direct descendant from their very, very earliest leader. Just can't remember the name, which annoys me greatly. Also, this is very important. Manwe, if I haven't said that before, is considered the leader of the Vala, and is the second strongest Vala in Middle-earth. Bear Morgoth alone. Oh, I shouldn't say Middle-earth anymore, because Valinor has been detached from Middle-earth. So when Morgoth ultimately rebelled against the Vala, Manwe, with his wife Pada. God, my brain is really throwing me a curveball today. Manwe with his wife Pada were the de facto leaders of the Vala, who remained loyal to the original song or music as was played in the high heavens before they descended upon Ea, or Middle-earth. But, oh god, there's so much more lore there, but I won't go into that right now. But yeah, that would mean that the eagles who were beholden to Manwe alone have great favor and are symbols of great hope. I have carried Gandalf before now. If he yet lives, I will carry him again. I will send out the sharpest-sighted eagles to seek him from every corner of this land, and I will fly until we have learned what befell him. If he is to be found, I and my kind will find him. Return to the lady and tell her I will do this. I know that Galadriel will find you friendlier if he is to be found. Galadriel will show you from this graceland, and I will call for you.
You have my thanks.
The Lady Galadriel can see much in a mirror, but it is not known to her or any power whether what she has shown you will come to pass. One day, perhaps, you will look back on your long road and make sense of what you saw today. Only time can tell such things. I thank you for the service you have provided my people. May the light of the elves shine upon your path, guide your steps aright. For those unfamiliar to Galadriel, we shall name you friend, and allow you to enter our fair home.
You are welcome within Lothlorien, and may visit the hill of Carin Amroth.
Book 7, Chapter 1, The Hill of Karen Amroth. You are welcome within Lothlorien, your ancient hand, for the friendship you have demonstrated and your efforts against the orcs and other dangers within Mordor. Pass beneath the eaves of the forest to the northeast, and travel to the Hill of Karen Amroth in the center of Lothlorien. It is both beautiful and peaceful, and Milwan will be pleased to tell you some of its history. Look for her by the archway west of the Hill of Karen Amroth, far to the northeast of here, inside the forest. If you have not already completed Volume 2, Book 6, I think I've just completed that, so yeah, I am fine, except...
We may have need of your help, if you offer it willingly.
No, that's not the one. Okay. Let us move on to Karen Amroth. I believe it was there that the Fellowship rested for a spell. Oh, I need to go north. I think I've missed the path here somewhere. There, see? I was just so bent on moving forwards that I kind of forgot that I had to move up towards the north. It doesn't help that the canopy is so dense here that you can't even see any roads. Like, I don't know. Normally you can see like all the roads that you need to, even through Mirkwood. But here, under the eaves of the Golden Wood, no such luck. Which is quite likely why it would have been so hard for the orcs to penetrate. That and the fact that there are like hundreds of sleds up in these trees from which the elves could harass and shoot the orcs with impunity. And then we're not even talking about the elves' own martial prowess. Like, any Noldorin from Lothlorien could probably take 4 to 5 orcs just on their own, if not more.
Welcome to Karen Amroth. Few only have had the joy of seeing this place.
Welcome to Karen Amroth, the Leitrim. For few only have had the joy of seeing it in these fading times. Its beauty a remnant only of the majesty it once held. For on this mound Amroth, Lord of Lorien, built his home. In the days before his love was lost, and he himself vanished from Middle-earth. It is said that when the south wind blows upon the hill, if you listen for the sound of the gulls, you might hear still Amroth calling for his lost love Nimrod. but she never came back. Milwen pauses a moment, but with a light laugh she recovers herself. Do not look sad, Elaine Tricand. Karen Amroth should be a reminder of happier days. Walk upon the grass and be joyful. Your sorrows will not follow you here.
A moment, friend, before you go.
Chapter 2. Ringbearer's Rescue. Before you go, Elaine Tricand, you should know that you are not the only visitor that has come to Lorien in recent days. In fact, I understand that you are known to these guests. They will be pleased to see you. The hobbit Frodo Baggins is resting with some members of his company on the crest of the hill. I do not know what errand has brought them to the Golden Wood, or if you have been entrusted with knowledge of it, but I am sure he will be pleased to see you. I have been. Aside from the fact that I've read all the books and I know exactly what's going on. I need to go up here. Nope. Other side. There we are. Clouded Sunwise.
We have come such a long way, haven't we?
Elaine Tricand. When Milwen told me another traveler from over the mountains had come to Lothlorien, I had no idea it would be you. We have come such a long way, haven't we? There is still a long way to go. But here in Lothlorien, I have found it difficult to worry too much about the road ahead. You have to tell Sam and me what has passed since we parted, my friend. It feels like a lifetime has passed since leaving Rivendell, and several at least since I last saw Bag End. But Sam does not seem surprised to see you as I am, Elaine Tricand. You haven't become the chief conspirator of another conspiracy, have you, Sam?
Hello there.
Hello there, Elaine Tricand. Me? Conspirator? It's not like that at all, Mr. Fleur. And you know I'm not cut out for the keeping of secrets, despite your teasing. It's just that so many queer things have happened to it already, and this place being so elvish and all, I just about given up being surprised when something out of the ordinary happened. And here comes Elaine out of the woods, right in it. You should find Mr. Merry somewhere around this hill, Elaine. I know he'll be pleased as anything to see. He's taking one of his walks. Might be resting in a private garden nearby. Dog.
I did not think to run into you here. I can tell you that.
Well, hello there, Elaine. What a delight it is to see you again. Pippin is around here somewhere, taking a nap, I believe. No, I wouldn't wake him. We'll all have plenty of time to catch up, I imagine. Lothlorien is so peaceful, it's hard to remember how hard our road will be, and has been. I wonder if you might track down Boromir. He doesn't seem to be having as good a time here as the rest of us. I think he's impatient to get going again, but maybe seeing you again will cheer him up. I last saw him on the northwest outskirts of the Great Clearing from which Karen Amroth rises. Be bestowed, wanderer of the Golden Woods. So many deeds. so many leaves. Luckily, I don't have to worry about them for the time being. Ooh. Let me go and grab the stable master here.
Sweet Melon.
Thank you.
It is most strange to see you here. Has Eriador been made safe already?
Elaine Trickhand, it is most strange to see you here, as the last time I saw you was the night Elrond of Rivendell entrusted you with the continued defenses of Eriador. Is that land so safe already? Boromir sighs and squares his shoulders again. I am sorry, Elaine. My words were born of frustration, not of dislike. Every hour we spend in idleness here is an hour during which the shadow draws closer to my city. I have seen little of Aragorn, and even less of Gimli. Even now he is off with Legolas, atop one of the trees at the crest of the hill of Cairn Am. Speak to him and see for yourself. Oh! Ouch! Ouch! Still faster than going around. Gimli!
By Durin's beard, I did not expect to see you again so soon.
What? Hi. I am glad to be surprised. Legolas has been showing me the woods of Lothlorien, and the majesty of these trees, so like to stone-carved pillars beneath the mountains, fills this dwarf with amazement. It's a long nonsense. Okay. Legolas has been showing me the woods of Lothlorien, and the majesty of these trees, so like the stone-carved pillars beneath the mountains, fills this dwarf with amazement. But even in the land of marvels, its lady is the greatest one of all. Still, I am ready to return now to the ground. If you ask me, the trees are best admired from below, rather than up among their branches.
We're just about to search for more patrolling orcs. Why not come with us?
Chapter 3 Sons of Leaf and Stone. Legolas and I were just about to take another walk among the trees of Lothlorien in search of patrolling orcs. Why don't you come with us? What do you think, Legolas? Is there room in our party for a third? Surely Elaine will enjoy seeing the beauty of the wood, and the possibility of viewing an orc or three will only sweeten the appeal of such a tour.
I would be delighted if you were to join us.
The beauty of Lothlorien is best when shared, but we must all remain alert, even when walking among the trees of Lothlorien. For the orcs of Moria have come down into Namdahirion and are able to sneak past the borders on occasion. Let me know when you are ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
Yep. That is Waxamore.
Though the memory be now dim, of old, elves and dwarves were close in friendship. Legolas of Mirkwood and Gimli the dwarf, through shared hardship, have rekindled the old bonds. Even now they look for orcs to slay beneath the eaves of Lothlorien.
What do you need?
Okay, are we gonna walk on patrol? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what are you shooting at? Oh. Corpses. Easy peasy. Probably orcs in Lothlorien. Orcs in the Dimril Dale and Fanuidor. The lands around Karas Galavan. Hey Papa Moo, how are you doing? Did you sleep well? Have you slept yet? Your tally grows. Mine grows faster. Another one. God. The enmity between the elves and the dwarves can be such a bother sometimes. Out of respect for you, Elaine, and as a courtesy of the good you have done us, I have been told to find you and send you to the eaves of the wood. A stranger has arrived on the borders. In these unusual times, such a visit to Lothlorien has been seen only once. This stranger is a dwarf, and he is asking for you, Elaine. I think... Phew! I'm so sorry. I think I know who this dwarf might be. Phew! Yes, it is Bosi. Welcome. Things are not going well for the Iron Garrison Khazad-dûm. Mazok still rules much of the deeps and many of the levels from his stronghold of Zabat-Gathel, and many good dwarves have fallen to his forces. Some, like my own son Bori, are still captives, or worse. I cannot bear to think what torments they They may have suffered behind the walls of Zabadgathel. Oh, thank you, Papa. Just woke up. Not had a good sleep, apparently. Forgot to wear CPAP. What is CPAP? Or CPAP? Or whichever way you pronounce that. Still, the dwarves of the Iron Garrison struggle to reclaim the hidden caverns. But for every beauty that is in earth, two evils seem to spring forth from the depths. I have come to enlist the help of the ruler of these elves. If Celeborn of Lothlorien wishes to reap the benefits of friendship with the dwarves, he must reciprocate in kind. You are trusted by these elves, Elaine. Tell this warden, this sentry of our plight. Perhaps they will listen to you. Give me 1 second. Yep, this sudden drop in temperature from like 2 days ago, that is getting to me. As in, it was like, oh, breathing machine for sleep apnea. Oh yeah, that, you might not want to forget about that, because from what I've heard, sleep apnea, that can really, really fuck up your sleep. And especially your rest. So, don't forget. We will bring this dwarf to speak with Celeborn, Elaine, but you will be held responsible for him. You will be accountable for any and all of his actions while he remains within the Golden Wood. Come with us. As I was saying, it was 33 degrees outside like 2 days ago, and now it's back to 23. Which is, I think, in Fahrenheit, about high 90s? Is it high 90s? Mid 90s? Hold on, let me go check. Celsius to Fahrenheit. 33. Low 90s. And it dropped to low 70s in the span of 2 days. So, yep, I am catching a cold again. Yay! For the sake of the Iron Garrison, I have put up with the indignity of being blindfolded during the passage here, Elaine. But my people could teach the elves of this place something of courtesy were they to visit Khazad-dûm. Let us see now if the ill manners of your cousins here spring from their master. Well, it's not ill manners, it's security. Do you have anything planned for today, Papa Moo? Oh. These leaves? Hold on, you can wait. let us look down. Oh, we can't get to the edge. That is too bad. Well, I'm sure we can do so later. Oh, woman's voice inside my head. Much resentment must be overcome if elven dwarves are to be at peace. But it must happen if any are to survive the coming tide. Sleep. Yeah. That is a great way to spend your Sunday. A great way indeed. I wish I could do that actually. It's almost 2:30 in the afternoon here, and I'm tired, but I probably won't get to sleep until like 12 a.m., maybe 1 a.m. The Lord of the Galadriel has much wisdom, and it is his wish that the dwarves not face the darkness of Khazad-dûm again. So it will be, and you too shall stand against whatever evils lie now beneath the mountains, if this is your wish. Yeah. Oh my god, did she just call me a young one? Yeah, I suppose I am.
I would have the mines restored, but my road lies with Frodo.
I'm of Noldoran descent, or at least my character is. But compared to Galadriel, who is very close to one of the firstborn. Damn! I wish I could help the Iron Garrison with their efforts in Khazad-dûm. The mines have brought me great sadness, but I would have them restored. And the Iron Garrison will need able-bodied dwarves if that is to happen. But I cannot. My road lies with Frodo, and I will see this errand through before I return to the mines. The need of the Iron Garrison is great, but Gloin's son does not turn aside from one charge to begin another. Gimli's brow furrows, and then his eyes light with wonderment. I am struck by the thought, Elaine, that Bosey's tidings may not have been unknown to Lady Galadriel. At my first meeting with her, it seemed to me that she offered a choice. A choice between continuing the quest and leaving it to others. And here arrives just such a point of decision. No. Oh, new bow? Yes. I like Rathran's bow better, actually. I mean, it's not good DPS, but I don't use my bow for DPS anyway, so we need enhancement runes. Oh, really? Oh, Blade of Unity for my needed.
I have made my decision.
Chapter 4: A Tense Alliance. That is my decision. I will not abandon the quest with which I have been charged. I hope you will give to Bosey and the rest of the Iron Garrison the aid that I would have provided if I were there. When the errand of this company is finished, I hope to return to a reclaimed honor, and your efforts will help make that possible. Bosi said he would return to the Chamber of the Crossroads near Duran's Way, in Morden. Go now to him, and give him both my regret that I cannot now return, and my fervent good wishes for his success. Okay, so, Dolphin View? It seems that even though I am now well into Lothlorien questing, I am returning to Moria a good bit. Well, that is alright. Like,
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Actually reclaiming Moria? Chamber of the Crossroads.
These are my first dealings with Celeborn of Lorien. I do not know what to make of him.
Welcome back to Fuzzledum, Village Count. I'm disappointed that Gimli did not return with you, but I am sure he had his own reasons. His father, Gloiden, has long been a close friend of my father and Broga's father, and Gimli sure retains the honor of his folk. Celeborn of Lothlorien has sent a number of elves to help. While I appreciate the assistance, they seem perhaps too eager to blame the dwarves for all troubles, both present and past. You have not done so, Elaine. Perhaps I had expected more of your kind to be as you were, kind and even-tempered, like a dwarf. Ooh, high praise indeed. Also, no. Go away. Bam. Hold on. Why is my chat overlay gone? I hadn't noticed that. Let me go. See if I can get that back. Nope, it's there, I think. Just hadn't done anything for a while. Okay. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, right. Fair-minded and even-tempered, like a dwarf. High praise indeed. They have established a camp with one of my brothers, Orvar Belvar, in a newly excavated passage off Duran's. It is located in the very southeastern corner of Tarach Bazan, in the southern wall, right near the exit from those gardens. You will find Tarach Bazan to the northeast of this chamber. Yes, the tree-filled area on your map there. Journey there and lend all your aid. Sure.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Bazan. here somewhere, I think. Over there. Ow. Nymphleg, Corunothiel, and Orva.
This cavern was recently unearthed, and the gardens here still thrive.
You have been sent by Bosile? Of you, at least, I have heard. These other elves have been sent by Celeborn for the purpose of helping us drive the evil out of Khazad-dûm. But what have they done so far? Nothing, save casting blame and insults about. This cavern, Buzungar, was found shortly after you departed, and many of my folk were impressed by the state of it. The gardens still thrive, at least up here they do. Something rots and corrupts the plant life as you descend. But while we could use some real help in clearing the cave of danger, instead the rest of your folk speak often of digging too deeply and disturbing things best left undisturbed. If this is the best Celeborn has to offer, I'd rather he kept them to your woods and left the mines to my people. You talk to Corunothiel, Elaine, and see if I'm wrong. You'll see I am not. Oh, come on.
Some evil lives at the bottom of Buzungar, and it corrupts the gardens here.
Listen to me, Elaine, for this Orvar will not listen to reason. Some evil lives at the bottom of this cavern, and if this place is not sealed away, the evil may spread. This is always the way of dwarves. Why must they always dig in places they were not meant to go? Will they not be satisfied until no evil remains beneath the stone, and all have come to the surface to lay waste to the homes of our people?
What has drawn the Globsnogger to this cavern?
Chapter 5. The Wilting Rot. If Orvar will not listen to reason and collapse the only entrance to this passage, stealing the corruption within, we must find its source and destroy it. Speak to Nymphaleg about finding the source and dealing with it. We have seen Globsnaga orbs deeper within Buzungar, and fear that they will soon climb up to this place. Have they been corrupted by the wilting rot, or is there some other cause of their affliction? These questions are secondary to the most important matter, Elaine, that they be defeated before they can do us any harm. Destroy them as you undertake Nymphaleg's scheme for cleansing the source of the wilting rot. Need more drink.
The rot that pervades Buzungar is not of the natural world.
Chapter 5. Source of the Rot. There is something stuck in my eye and it won't come out. I think I may have gotten it. The rot that pervades the lower reaches of Buzungar is not of the natural world, and that gives us the duty of removing it. If Orvar will not listen to our advice and seal the passage, we must destroy the source of the wilting rot before it escapes into wider Moria and becomes a much greater threat. I believe I have the means to do this, Lee. This barrel will catch pure light, even at its most dim, and reflect it upon the corrupted walls of the passage. If you place it on a stone in the deepest area of Buzungar, it will be like a beacon to the evil of the rot, drawing forth whatever lies behind the wilting rot in agony. At that time, you must destroy the source of the rot, but use caution. You must remain close to the barrel or its effects will not serve to weaken the master of the rite, whatever it may be. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's move in. I have no idea where I'm going, so I'm just gonna go down as much as I can. More down. Yay. I like this. Good. Is that the only way I could go? Hold on. Oh, let's back up. Nope, let's not go back up. I don't think I want to jump down there. I want to go here. Ah, yep, the first scavenger. I need one of you. Flat mossy stone. Let's put the barrel on top of it. Ooh. Feels like a dragon to me. Okay. Well, at least that was reasonably simple. This way, I think. And to the left. That should lead up. Yep. And more this way. That should lead to the north. And then to the left again, so I can go back up. Yep, found it. Nymphlake.
Growloon the Kyrog is defeated, but others of his kind may appear.
We are fortunately that Growlin the Kyrog diminished as he already. We are fortunately that Growlin the Kyrog, diminished as already he was, could be weakened further by the light of the barrel you used to draw him forth. No longer will his presence scar the gardens of Buzungar, or spread out into wider Mordor. I worry that more and stronger of his kind may lurk in the deep places, but there is little enough we can do if that is true. I am delighted to have helped you fight the source of this rotting. May the dwarves have learned the lesson of this. Heavy armor. No might. That is too bad. Wait, I see some might there. 16 vitality, 6 agility. I don't like it as much as I could, so I'm just gonna sell
It will
them
be
right
some
now.
time before these gardens recover, but recover they will.
It will be some time before the plants and gardens within Buzungard have been restored. But your defeat of Gravelin the Kyrog will make that possible where it wasn't before. You have done well, Ian, and I am pleased that you have helped save the dwarves from their own hard-headed determination to delve even where they should not. That seems to be the lot of the elves of Middle-earth, does it not? I disagree. Sort of. I mean, the dwarves do tend to dig too deep. You don't have to be so obvious about it, though. A dwarf of the Iron Garrison came to speak with Orval while you were in the depths. I believe he had a message for you.
That was no great task for you, was it? These elves worry for nothing.
That was no great task, was it? Why must your people worry so greatly about seeing away Buzunga when you so ably defeated Gravelin the Kyrog? And now this passage can be of great benefit to the dwarves.
Broin has not been the same since he was returned to us.
Chapter 6, Ewers of Stone. The messenger sent by Broin was very clear that we should deal first with the corruption within Buzunga. Yet once that was done, his master desired greatly that you visit him again on the peaceful path, located in the Mushroom Hall, east of Sunlun Doom and west of the Stone Hall, here along Durin's Way. The entrance to the peaceful path is northeast of Buzunga. If you allow me this look, I must tell you that Broin has not been the same since you returned him to us. It is no fault of his own, for he endured much in the watery den of the Watcher, curse its name, but the son of Brogur may be now a little touched in the head, and then to lose his cousin Bori to the forces of Mars. It cannot have helped. Treat him kindly over. Good morning. Treat him kindly and with patience, Ling. But if the requests he makes of you seem a little peculiar, you will at least know the cause. Yeah, I guess. I know which way to go. Although I haven't come at it from this way, it should still lead to the right place. This way. Over this giant hill of Scrabble and Scree. Probably a cave in. And there we are. Look this way.
Buzengar is safe, but what of Bori? My cousin remains still a captive of Mazog.
Before I go and talk to Broin, though, I am going to take a break. And I will see you in a few short minutes. See you soon. And I am back. Yep, let's continue. Hello again, Elaine. My messenger returned from Buzungar with the news that you were in the depths trying to end the corruption that was found in that passage. I see that you were successful. Brian seems about to say something else, but decides against it. After an uncomfortable pause, he begins again, and this time the words come in a torrent. Thank you. I cannot understand why we waste so much effort on such insignificant tasks while my cousin Bori languishes in the dungeons of Mazor. Why still do my father's dwarves mine while Bori is held? He may not still live, but if he does, just as I endured in the watery den of the Watcher, could it not be that every hour we waste brings him closer to death at the hands of the orcs, and still no one does anything? Broin takes a long breath, making an effort to calm himself. My father has asked me to search for records of mined nodes in Khazad-dûm, but I cannot bring myself to do such useless works. If you will do it in my place, I can continue trying to think of some way to help Bori. Look for these records in any of the old archives in the Great Delving, the Chambers of Wisdom, Knowledge or Deep Thought, or in Khatub Zahar. Okay, which is where exactly? Dolphin View. Okay. On we go. And while I was on break, I brewed myself an amazing cup of hot, very hot tea, I might add. Okay, where do we need to go? Oh, there's no places, so let's go there first.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
The Durance Threshold. Is it just me, or does it feel like on this map, and these stairs feel like they're going down, not up? Oh well. Records. Come on. They contain some curious information. Silvertine 2 and 20 of the west side, middle. Silvertine 6 over piling on the west side, rich. Commission for work on Khazad-dûm expired 3rd of June. Records sent to Khadar-Zaran, Harazgund, concerning lapse of rights in the exercise of construction for the archers. Melkor Stonecarver commissioned for detailed work on rear wall of Rajdurinal during nighttime for completion of Zurthurk. Special instructions withheld by order of Durin. A. Redhorn 4 and 10, middling. Redhorn 4, 5 and 10, middling. Interesting. Oh. Return to Broin. Fastest way is to go back to the entranceway. And from there...
The day of the dwarves is coming.
21st is the quickest, I think. If not the cheapest. But at least I know that from the 21st, I will easily be able to go back where needed. Which is...
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
I can't remember the name. Azagund? Azagund, I think. Ringsway? No, Barak Bazan. That was not in there. Syphilis. I could also go to... We'll go to Yazagund. And from there, I think manually? Small sips. And the big question is, do I have to go all the way around here? Or can I get there from... easily from this? I don't know. Let's try it. Looks like it. Yep. Yay. Easy. Brian, what do you
Yes, the mining record's fine. Wait, what is this?
You have returned with the mining records? My father will be pleased, even if I am not. Why must we waste so much time on meaningless tasks such as this when my cousin remains a prisoner of Mazel? Brian takes the mining records from you with a sigh, but as he reads, his eyes widen and his face brightens. Do you understand what you have found, Elaine? These are not simple mining records at all. These pages may hold the key to rescuing my cousin Boris. Listen to this. Yeah. I've already gone through that. The word Rushdurino drew my attention, Elaine, for that is the name of the throne of Durin, the very throne that Marzog has claimed for himself. Oh, really? Special passage? Yay? To then see the name of Zuraturk, or Secret Road. Could it be that this dwarf, this Melkolv stonecarver, was tasked with creating a secret passage out of Durin's throne room for the king to use in the event of danger? If this passage was completed, it might be used to gain access to Mazel. It might be used to rescue my cousin Bori. Oh, that would be amazing.
You must search the workshop for plans. I will stay behind. There is too much to do.
You lost appetite for adventuring, but that's alright. Melkor Stonecarver was renowned for much of his work, though I have never heard of this secret road. Its inclusion in these records may very well have been oversight by a scribe of Durin's day, but he may have given us what we need to wrest my cousin from the grasp of Mazok's forces. Mazok has entrenched himself in the great fortress of Zabad-Gat, surrounding himself with orc warriors. But if a secret escape passage was constructed in the rear wall of Rushdurinol, we might be able to sneak into the fortress unobserved. Melkov's stonecarver's workshop was recently uncovered, but no dwarves were left to guard it. Who could have suspected how important it might become? Take the western exit from the peaceful path, and once you come out onto the mountainside, turn west and climb the short slope to the cave mouth. Enter the passage and search for word of the secret way into Rushdurinol. Rowan blanches at your request that he accompany you there. Oh no, I need to stay here. There's so much to be done here. I will come with you on the next adventure, I promise. You should travel to the workshop alone in order to maintain secrecy. Sure. Question is, where is it? Out in the side of take the western exit. This was the eastern exit. That should teach me to actually listen to what I'm saying. Right. Ooh. Okay. Immediately in red cliffs of the Exigil. I think that's the place.
Get him!
The workshop of Melkoth's stonecarver may hold the key to freeing the dwarf Bori from the clutches of Mazog. There is a rumor of a secret escape passage from the throne room of Durin, and knowledge of it may be found among Melkoth's possessions.
Die? If you want to. Thank you for your service. More papers. Nothing useful. Search further in, I guess. Ooh. I hope I didn't miss anything by dropping down there. Useful that either. Okay. Oh, that bit. Okay. More rotting papers. Sleep well. Do you have anything? Nothing useful. You then. think I miss some. Must have missed some. I think when I fell. Can I even get back up there? Here, maybe? Here. I think it was here that I fell down. What was it? I missed some at the very first area. Dang it. So it must be these. I have found what I sought. Yay! Time to get back to brewing. Sunlight through these cracks. Absolutely amazing.
You've done it, my friend. You've done it.
Look at these drawings. This is clearly Zabadgathel, which means these hallways here connect to Resdurinor, and Broin laughs with delight. See this tunnel here? I would wager all the treasures of Khazad-dûm that this passage appears on no maps save this one. Now, where can we gain access to this passage Zur-Turk? The secret road. If we follow it along this way, Broid's smile becomes a mask of confusion. Unless I read this wrongly, Elaine, it seems that Zur-Turk connects to Buzungar? Can this really be? Interesting. Trinket. Nope. Bludgeon. Plus 13 might. Vitality, agility. Nope, the one I have is better, I think. Except for the DPS. You know what? I'm just gonna grab that one.
You must walk the secret road. I wish I could come with you, but I cannot.
Nope. Chapter 8, The Secret Road. How many fates must have entwined for the Iron Garrison to break open the entrance to Buzungar just when we needed Elaine? If the secret road was built, you will find the entrance to it deep within Buzungar. It must be important to have happened this day of all days. Broin suddenly finds himself unable to meet your eyes. I wish I could come with you to walk the secret road and rescue Boreal, Elaine. But there is still so much to do, and, well, I'm needed here. We will fight together on the next adventure. I swear it. Return to Buzungar, located southwest of here, in the southeastern corner of Farag Bazan, and speak with Orvar Bellhammer. He will accompany you along Zurthurk, if it exists, though he should be your only companion in the interest of secrecy. Okay. So, basically, go back out here. And then move back to Orvar. And I'm sorry if I don't remember all of these dwarf names. What was it again? Uzungar. That way. This way. Why can my mountain goat not get over those things? Uzungar.
You say there is a secret way behind the walls of Sabbath-Gathel?
You say there is a way behind the walls of Zabad-Gathel into Ruj Durinor, where Mazok has set his throne? I don't know you. It seems unlikely to me. With an eyebrow raised, Orvar listens to explanation of Broin's idea that it might be possible to rescue Broin. This is all well and good, but why isn't Broin coming with you on this errand? If you ask me, he is still not over his experience in the watery den of the Watcher. It seems to me that Lord Broga has been trying to give his son trivial tasks to coax him from his brooding, but it is yet to work. Broin will not be himself until he is able to conquer whatever fear clutches him. No matter. If you descend once again into the depths of Uzungar, where you stood against Grabulin the Kyrog, and can find the entrance to this Zurthurk, I will join you on the other side. Sure. Unfortunately, the orcs have also respawned, so I will have to wait for them. Take the exact same passageways. Should make my life a whole lot easier. That is fine though. That is the Kyrog. Trying to find where I need to go. I think I am going left. Left to me.
The secret way out of the throne room of Durin was known to a few only, all of whom perished during the fall of the great dwarf kingdom. But the errant mark of a forgotten scribe preserved a record of its existence, and now it may be used to rescue the dwarf Bori from the clutches of the orcs.
This is incredible, Elaine. Can we really use this passage to get behind the walls of Zabad-Gathel? For how long has this tunnel remained undiscovered by dwarf or orc? Let us find out. Lizards. Nothing too bad. So far at least. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh. This has been carved out. Yeah. By the beard of Durin indeed. Even in disrepair, such craftsmanship. Yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to stay here and gawk at this. Because this looks absolutely gorgeous. And this is a secret room. Lizards. Mobiles rejoin me. You were right, Elaine. This was once Rush Durinul, the great throne room of Durin. The orcs have surely given it a crude new name, but it will always be Rush Durinul to the dwarves. Hide on into the orc encampment and search for Bori Bosi's son. I will watch the rear to ensure that no creatures from Zerg surprise us while we are doing battle with the orcs. Not a lot of good that did us last time. There you are. With over. We will confront Marzok directly, Ling, and force him to tell us where Bori has been imprisoned. Well, as long as his sorcerer from Dol Guldur is not here, then probably, maybe? Tutum Anagard. Go, next batch. There we are, Mazog. Yeah, the front gates were. I didn't come by way of the front gates. Back entrance. You're going
Mazog, this is the end of your days!
Broin? Broin! Oh god. Bori on his way to Dol Guldur? Yep, why not? Okay. Prisoner it is. The dwarf Broin came to Buzumgar not long after you left, and gave such a rousing speech that we could do nothing but follow him here. Who knew dwarves could speak with such vigor? And now he is a prisoner, and has spoken an oath beside. I hope it will not end poorly for Broin or his friends, for there is a curious power to vows taken lightly. There is, and the elves of Lothlorien will know that better than most in Middle-earth, because it was their lady Galadriel who spoke an oath, along with most of the other Noldor, that they wouldn't return to Valinor until they had wrested the Silmarils from Morgoth's hands. And it cost them massively. Like, it probably broke most of the Noldor. Like, they were once a proud and numerous people. Never as numerous as either the orcs or even men, because elves are very long-lived, as in practically immortal, or at least undying. They also have very few children, so they were never even as numerous as the dwarves were. However, what remains of the Noldor is but a shadow of what they once were when they set out from Valinor. I got to thinking, Lane, after you left. About all the things that you and others have been through. I realized something. I can no longer stand by while others fight my fight. Once I resolved to leave my self-pity behind, I hurried to Buzungar and convinced the elves there to come with me in pursuit of you. Our fortunes held, and we arrived just when most needed. I must hope that Ori is still alive, and that he is one of the 2 dwarves sent to Dol Guldur. It is only this hope that can keep me fighting. Let us leave this place, Lane, and arrange for the prisoner to be kept somewhere safe. Mazor will not trouble us on the journey, or he will lose his life. What happened there?
You see the good that can be done when elves and dwarves work together.
Mazor was right to fear the alliance and hope that it should never come to pass. The dwarf Broid came to Losothrod, winded from a long run, and asked that we accompany him in pursuit of you. He claimed to have made an error by leaving you to attempt the rescue of his kinsman with Orvar alone, and his regret of that decision spurred him on. You were fortunate that he regained his courage when he did, Owen. You and Orvar both. I don't know, I might have just killed Mazor. Probably, maybe. Breastplate, not as good as what I already have.
Haldir can arrange an audience for you with Lord Celeborn.
The worries of Lord Celeborn. Lord Celeborn wishes to speak with you about what has happened, Ilyn. Return to Talan Haldir and speak with Haldir about arranging an audience with the Lord of Lorien. Yeah, I know where I can find it. 21st hall, move to the 1st hall. There.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
First hole. And once again, while I am traveling, I am going to take a break. And I will be back in just a few minutes. See you soon. And back I am. On to Haldir we go. I must say it's a little bit unfortunate that they have decided to put these quest lines over here at Haldir instead of just simply near Karas Galadon. Oh well. Deal.
It is good to see you again.
It is true? Is it true that you have defeated Mazog in his own lair? Haldir smiles as you briefly tell your tale. You are truly an astonishment to me, my friend. I did not really expect the rumor to be true. Let me know when you are ready to see Lord Caliban. We'll bring you to him as he requested.
I will take you to see Lord Celeborn, if you are ready.
The defeat of Mazog has sent ripples of hope throughout the dwarves of the Iron Garrison. Though it be short-lived, my husband Celeborn must be satisfied with that victory, and turn his eyes towards other dangers on the horizon.
We do not allow outsiders into the Golden Wood.
Hello. Yay, peace broker. No, that is definitely not a lesser matter. That is a major matter. Because the enmity between elves and dwarves is thousands of years old. An evil stirs there. Probably one of the ringwraiths. Perhaps even the Lich King himself. Ooh, cloak? Yay!
We do not allow outsiders into the Golden Wood.
Take me out. Hello?
The Iron Garrison struggled against new dangers unearthed in the depths of Moria, and the errant mark of a long-dead scribe brought to light a secret way into the throne room of Durin. Mazog was defeated, but not before revealing that his captives had been sent with Gorothul to Dol Guldur, the dark fortress in Mirkwood.
When the time comes for us to cross the river and fight, I will call for you.
The winds of change are blowing in. I fear they carry with them the onset of war. Lothlorien cannot remain isolated and in safety forever. Lord Celeborn's gaze must turn toward Mirkwood and the great shadow that lies over Dol Guldur. When the time comes to cross the river in fight, as it seems we must, I will call for you. Had I once thought it might not be necessary, I do not any longer. Too many signs seem to point in that direction. Stay well, Evan. We will have need of you yet. Ooh, cloak. One of these clothes is going to be amazing. I hope. Of the golden wood. I like it. Finish. Have that. While I'm here, clean up my inventory a little bit. Ooh. Keep that separate. The Mines of Moria Part 2. Ooh. Book 8.
The preparations required by the Golden Host will take some time.
Chapter 1. Escape from Rushdurn. Lord Celeborn is making preparations for a great incursion into Mirkwood, not for conquest, but to forestall the attack from Dol Guldur that must surely come. We are gathering supplies and making all things ready for the passage of the Maladin, the Golden Host, and the Lord and Lady are carefully selecting those who will lead it. One of those I think likely to travel with the Golden Host is named Isuria. She is a student of history and of the mysteries of the natural world, and spoke often with Mithrandir on the rare occasions his business brought him to the Golden Wood. She seeks to know the true nature of things, and loves the unraveling of puzzles and secrets above all else. Isuria has been asking for you. She wished to hear the tale of Mazak's capture in the depths of Moria from your lips, and had questions to ask of you. Look for her on the high flat atop Karen Avenue. That is about book 9, so I'm not doing that quite yet. See if I can forward here. And yeah. To the north. And because I was smart enough to get the stable master there, I can
Greetings to you.
Swift travel? I cannot. Oh well. Regular travel it is. Am I going? I don't think I'm going the right way. What? Dismount, please. I should be going the other way. Ooh. I like this cloak.
Sweet-eyed Melon.
Karen Amroth. Right? Oh, it was the right way. Never mind. Oh well. At least I get to ride this moose. And now we notice that we can easily port this place without the hopping and jumping. Ooh, that's another flap there. I never noticed that one before. Those red dots. Oh, wolves. Okay. Nothing too bad then. I think I can make it from here. Ooh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Israel.
Tell me what happened following Marzog's capture. How did you escape the throne room?
It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Lily. I hope you will assist the Golden Host when the time comes to push forward into North. Lord Caliborn has asked me to be involved in planning for the offensive, so in order to fully understand the mind of the captive matter, I listened to Cornithior's account of his capture. With interest, I learned of your infiltration through the secret way into the throne room of Mazog. But Cornithior ceased her tale at the point where the Orc leader was captured. I pressed her for more information, but she said the memory was grim, and she did not desire to relive it so soon. Tell me what happened following the capture of Mazog, Elaine. How were you able to escape from the very heart of Mazog's throne room, and with the king of the Orcs still in tow?
I am ready to hear the rest of the story.
I want to know how... There.
Isuria listened to the tale of your adventure along the secret road into Rush Durinur, where the Orc King Mazog was seized by the dwarves. But there was more to the story, and now she waits for you to tell it.
It is too soon to celebrate overmatching, I know. But to have come even this far is something extraordinary. Yet I wonder, Mazog is of great value to the horses of the enemy. Would it be that they will consider a trade? If we were to bring Mazog before the gates of Dol Guldur, would Galadriel accept Mazog's life in trade for that of my cousin Bori? Oh god, we're going there. No! I have sworn a vow that my acts shall end Mazog's life. But if greater good could be accomplished by his survival, well, it becomes a more difficult question, Elaine. We cannot abandon Bori now. And Maz would be like, yeah, agreed. Agreed. What I think? Azog is too dangerous? How can you say this? Did you not know Bori? You were there when he was captured. You know what he must be going through. You do not think for a moment that I am pleased with this. Mazog is responsible for so many of our sorrows, as was his brother Bolg and his father Azog before him. But we owe Bori this. We must at least try. No, this is a mistake. As much as I would like to get Bori back, it is not a fair trade. That would be like, I don't know, trading Barlam and Butterbur for the Witch King? I mean, that would be a good trade for us. But this is the other way around. Please go, Mother. It is not your decision to make. Take these shackles and use them to bind Mazak's wrists. They are made of iron and should be strong enough to keep him secure as we fight our way from this world. You think these bracelets can bind Mazak in his own domain? You are a fool if you think I cannot sunder these with even the smallest effort. But I will wait until you are most vulnerable high up, and then you will feel my hands around your neck. Also, why in front of him? Not in... Now we need to make our way from Riftgruen, Lily, but I fear we have taken too long already. This place will soon be swarming with orcs. We hope to escape from here with our lives, and that of our captive, we need someone to manage the flow of battle. I suggest that you accept that role. You will need to tell us what our support will be as the battle adds in force. Should we focus on improving your morale, your power, the strength of your attacks, or the fortitude of your defense? Offensive, I think? I mean, morale is nice, but I think offensive will make this go faster. You decide that you are in most need of offense. Provide me with offensive support, you call. Okay, let's move. at me, bro. Oh, troll. Hi, troll. Hey, you're not allowed to stun me. Dead troll. Good to know that you have two of them. Other troll? Zero to go. We have made it? Really? Rule here? You think I want to rule here? I have no desire to rule this miserable kingdom. No idea what's happening here. Both his master is generous to his son. thousand. One will be the greatest of his own. What reward do you desire? Galadriel asked. Only the kingdom that Shiki Mountain told. That place will not be easy. My master has commanded me to draw forth the great terrors of the abyss. That kingdom will never be free of them, he said, and only fools would disbelieve his words. Okay. Send them back to the deep shadow, but so they are the world below. The hands will return. Galadriel made certain they would remember the way. Uh-oh. And be free. There we go. I've escaped Mazog. That was close, but we have managed to bring Mazog once more under control. I should have known he would have some fighting. One thing is certain, friend Hyle. We will need to make some stronger shackles to hold our prisoner in the future. No, we should kill him. Definitely kill him. It's surreal.
Your tale teaches a valuable lesson. We must not underestimate Marzog.
The tale of your escape from Rush Durinor with Marzog still a captive was more harrowing than I expected, Owen, and I thank you for recounting it to me. If we are to work with the dwarves to bring Marzog to Dol Guldur, as Broyan intends, we must learn from the lesson of your tale. The Orc King is not to be underestimated. I trust that Broyan's people are crafting new shackles for Marzog, to begin with the most obvious lessons of your escape. But there is more, friend Hyle. The words of Marzog make me wonder. Look first to your own doorstep before taking the fight to that of your enemy, it is said by the wise.
One thing Marzog said to you troubles me more than any other.
What Galadriel left behind. Much of Marzog's ramblings in the depths of Rush Durinor could have been empty bluster. The boasting and threats of a caged animal. But one thing he said troubles me more than any other. The revelation that the reward he seeks is the rule of another kingdom. Long have the orcs and the dwarves battled in the caverns beneath the misty mountains. The lineage of Marzog has been at the forefront of that conflict. If Marzog, son of Azog, and brother of Bor, has decided that to abandon rule of Moria, it can only be because he feels Moria will no longer be fit to rule. What great evil must his ally Galadriel have set into motion in the depths that could so devastate that vast kingdom and make it unfit even for the rule of orcs? Return to Gwathrandath in the foundations of stone and speak with Langlamal and Forglundar. They have spent a great deal of time in the depths and may know something about what we might be facing. Okay. Back to the 21st hole. At least I hope I have to go here. I think foundations of stone. Yep. Did the right thing.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Ooh, a shadow dragon.
I share the concerns of Isuriel. There is more to Gorathul's interest than we have uncovered.
Chapter 2. What Gorathul left behind. It is good to see you, Elaine, for I share the concerns of Isuriel. There is more to Gorathul's interest in Moria than we have so far uncovered. Great terrors dwell in the deep places. This we know. We have faced several of them, nameless beasts that fear the light of the sun, but also the servants of the Great Spirit that reigned in Moria and entered the Dwarf Kingdom. The Balrog of Moria now is defeated, but at the cost of Mithrandir's life and the vast extent of his power. But the servants of the Shadow and the Flame were defeated not by the power of Mithrandir, but by your courage and that of your allies. Take no offense at this, Elaine, but your abilities do not begin to approach that of the wizard. I fear that your defeat of the servants of Durin's Bane may not have the permanence afforded that of their master's defeat. I'm afraid so myself.
Your words confirm what I have been hearing.
Your words confirm what I've been hearing from Lenglano and Magor. Gorathul set something in motion before he left for Guldur with the captive dwarves and the mithril axe of the Iron Garrison. Did he work some evil to allow the servants of Shadow and Flame to recover their strength and return to places once thought free of their danger? On to Broin in the peaceful path. I wonder what his father would think of all this. I think.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Yep.
These halls will be great once more.
I had hoped to see you again on the shores of Anduin, but it was not yet to be.
I had hoped to see you again on the shores of Anduin, Elaine, well on our way to exchanging the Orking for my cousin Boris freedom, but it was not yet to be. The elves of Gwathrindath are right. Gorathul seems to have set some plan into motion here in Khazad-dûm. After we returned to Lothlorien to speak with Celeborn, Orvar went back into the depths of Buzumgar. He said he had a feeling, some idea that things were not quite right. The wilting rot was already beginning to retreat, but he felt still some vile presence, and below the ledge where you handily defeated Grawalun the Kyrog, Orvar discovered a dreadful ward covered in unspeakable runes. He sensed it calling into the depths, and smote it with his axe until it was destroyed. I believe Gorothul left his relic in Buzungar in order to draw Gravulun the Kairog to it. Gravulun did not find that place accidentally, friend champion. He was drawn there. Now, as much as I would like to continue, I am afraid that I am really tired, and I do think I need to take some rest. So I am going to end it a little bit early. So yeah, I am going to raid out. And I will... You know what? I will raid out to OT today. He is playing Final Fantasy, a World of Final Fantasy, which is basically a Funko Pop edition, and it's kind of, you catch a lot of monsters and make them fight with you, and it's really fun. So enjoy, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.